here for last about 7 days. Believe you me that I have no time even to just to meet a lot of friends and relatives. The reason is love of yours. I was engaged with the activities that I have come here for, that is the IMO annual meeting. I'm so delighted to see so many NRB, prominent NRBs, even as far as Canada. Yeah, I'm extremely sorry. That's what's happened with every meeting when the friends from media surrounds, and you can't even see my face nor I can see your face. However, you might watch me on the television maybe, if they at all show. Thank you very much, once again, I would say. And it was a pleasure when I met Dr. Wali and his team in Bangladesh. That was really surprising, I think, a month before. Just after 1 month, I believe, that we took over, and then they had a huge delegation coming from Britain, and some came from Italy, and some came from further distances. I think it's better that I go up to podium.
Keep it closer to your face.
I think I should go to the podium. If you can kindly move away so that I can have eye contact with my audience.
No, if you sit down, that's it.
You sit down.
That's it.
Can you move for at least?
If they're sitting down, that's it.
Well, I'm very happy. I'm very happy to see that NRB is very keen to be in their own country. I don't say our country, in their own country, where they belong to. Their roots are. And I'm afraid, I was told, that the third and fourth generation may not have that roots. But I will first request you to bring your children to Bangladesh. Let them see that country. Let them see the people their forefathers coming from. Let them see the trees. Let them see the rivers. Let them hear the birds singing for them. Bangladesh is one of the most prosperous countries that's coming up, not only in South Asia, but all over the world. And it's the right time, I would say, for you to invest small or big in almost in all sectors. One of the reasons, very strong reason, is that the people who are now trying to steer the country are honest and dedicated. And I'm sure Mr. Wali Tasiruddin will definitely say a word on that when his presidential conclusion or whatever it is. This is the right time that you can invest. And I invited all of you who visited and all of you who are here. There's a lot of sectors that you can really invest. And if you invest, then you are connected with your country. If you are invested, then your generation is connected with their forefathers' country. And if you invest, then you are also investing on the manpower that Bangladesh has in abundance. And they're hardworking. You can see for yourself how you have made your position here in Britain and Canada, in any other country. And I'm sure you or your ancestors who have come here, with the hard work they have come with where you are. I'm very happy that Mr. Faisal, who is the only and lonely representative of Scottish Parliament, why not 5, 6 more? Why not in British Parliament we don't have 10, 15, 20? Or why not that I see a Bangladeshi becoming mayor of London City? The reason is we do petty politics here of our country. And that politics is not good. That's a rotten politics that we have seen. We have seen for the last so many years. Whether you like me or not, that's the truth. And we have seen siphoning millions of dollars, not billions. It puts me to shame even to say. The other day I told the British Lord Chamber when discussing House of Lords, where there were about 3 to 4 lords sitting there. And I said, it's shame on even Britain, that one man has $370 bungalows in around London. Did anyone ask where did you get the money from? They didn't. So these are the people that we had, and these are the people for whom 2,000 plus young people shed their blood on the street, and which is fact. Many people may not believe. They have been mercilessly killed. I don't think there was any parallel in 21st century for such kind of revolution, where the young generation, boys and girls, have given their life. With all law enforcement agencies were pouncing on them and hounding like hounds, and we've come to that. I'm sure that you would also, you had seen more than what I can describe. But I've just specifically a few places that you can invest, and I want you to invest. Put your money in Bangladesh, it's safe. Anybody saying Bangladesh is not safe? In any revolution for that matter, there will be some space in some area where people will take opportunity in wrong direction. And it happens all over the world. Name any revolution. Even in countries like East Europe, which has suffered such a long time, people have been, looting their houses and all these things. In Bangladesh, what you hear, that is not the fact. You hear that there's a minority community being tortured by the majority. Absolutely wrong. They're not minority. There were people, even their houses were burned, whether he was a minority or majority, just after the fall of a tyrant that we produced in our country. Anyway, I am very interested to see that your investment comes to the way where Bangladesh can prosper. There's a gentleman who talked about, I think Captain Moin, is talked about the shipping. Now that I'm sitting on the shipping ministry, I invite you to invest there. And the places I can tell you off the top, shipbuilding is one of the most prospective industry that is coming up in Bangladesh. That might surpass, if you invest, than the ready-made garments. There are few shipbuilders who are now building ship for European countries, because shipbuilding in Europe is getting costlier and costlier and costlier. So who takes over? Took over by China, took over by Vietnam, took over by Korea. Bangladesh is still cheaper in building ship. We, in Bangladesh, our internal ships and the launches and whatever you call it, steamers, all are produced in Bangladesh. And they are world class and world standard. So I invite you, you can associate with the ports for shipbuilding, even around Dhaka. And if you want, as long as I'm there, I can facilitate that you get the land and you get the manpower trained. They are trained manpower. We have four ports now. Three almost ready. One is the Ebfci port, which is coming up, which will be operational by 2030. And I invite you or company may come and make a shipyard and shipbuilding and dockyard in Matarbari, the Ebfci port, which is a promising place and promising area for 21st century. I can tell you that. And I will offer you that if you come, you all sponsor your sponsored companies, direct investment, and it will be PPP, private public partnership. It's easier to transfer money assured of your profit. I have also asked when Dr. Wali Tasiruddin visiting Bangladesh, I was then sitting also with the Youth Ministry, and I invited them to invest in jute industry, because this is the natural fiber, which will be the area to invest, because the plastics are going away, all over the world. So that one area which is already vibrating, as we have stopped the polythene from the markets, slowly and gradually replacing polythene with jute bag and the cloth bag. Our super stores have already started doing exactly what we see in your super stores, that you buy a bag and carry your groceries. Yes. Yes, I know. Jute board now, as I was told, is established in Dundee, Scotland. We had manufactured speedboard with the jute fiber in Naranggan's dockyard, I believe, a long time back. You're most welcome to invest there. As far as education is concerned, there are huge potential to investment in education sector. There are a lot of public universities which have come up. And this is definitely a demanding sector. Now, something about education, somebody said, of course I admit, the education system has not been as good as what we saw in our childhood. There are many reasons, because our education lacked depth, in-depth knowledge. And our young people, even if they are in English medium schools, have to go through TOEFL and other examination where India has just come out of it. We can also do the same, provided we have proper education system in place, not experimenting it every year and year, and your investment. That would definitely. Tourism industry. I sometimes tell why I'm not in tourism. Because that's one place where tremendous potential is there. And when last time the delegation visited, I said, yes, you invest in tourism, you invest in cruise ship, which will go from Chittagong to Pattaya and back. Definitely, you can do so. I have a desire to privatize some of the inland ports, just to try and see if we can function like UK. Most of the ports are private ports. So we may not straight away go to the seaport, but I can try and my hand in inland ports, which are as busy as any other seaports in Bangladesh. You are most welcome if any of you want to invest there. Talking about, somebody told me about Rohingya issue. Well, that's a problem that we have. That's the problem was created by the Myanmar government, and we couldn't handle it properly. There's no doubt about it. And I'm very deeply connected as an individual researcher. The other day I said there were Rohingya districts in 1961 in the Constitution of Myanmar. We should talk about reviving that and put them there, put them back, which is known as Mayu Frontier District, which was Rohingya district, 3 districts, Mangdu, Ratidang and Butidang. I hope the government goes there. Visa policy. We have our Deputy High Commissioner, now Acting High Commissioner here, before the permanent High Commissioner comes. I couldn't understand if there is any problem with visa. If you have, I'm sure the High Commissioner people are here. NRVs do not need any visa, I believe. No visa required. And if you want to invest, there will be business visa if you want to take your partners. And I will request the Bangladesh High Commission in Britain to see that the visa is given as fast as possible to the people who want to go and invest. I had many other areas to talk with you, but I will say openly, this is the time you can come, discuss investment, and definitely something will come up. I think last moment meeting with Mr. Salahuddin Ahmed was fruitful. You know, I could only make a few hours appointment with Mr. Salahuddin. He's as busy as he is. Recycling of ship, it's now you know Bangladesh is #1. And the other day I talked with the IMO Secretary General. He says that Bangladesh is doing very well on recycling of ship because we have signed in Hong Kong Convention. And I already told him, promised that we'll make a committee of the interministerial committee to see that the condition of recycling and the yards are green as far as concerned, to be green yards, and we will facilitate recycling of the shipping ships as of world standard. You can invest there, and you are most welcome. So last thing I would say, please help your country, yes, our country, your children's country, if not third or fourth generation, take them along with you. Most welcome. You come, as long as I'm in the shipping ministry, I will give you a ship, I will give you craft, take your children, go to Sundarban, go south, go in the southern areas of Bangladesh and watch the natural beauty. I need your help, not me, we, Bangladeshi, need your help, this country need your help. Invest in Bangladesh, for good or for bad, this is your country. For poor or rich, that is your country you came from. And make your children feel that they belong to that part of the land. That land has given you the opportunity to be what you are. You all are galaxies. And lastly, I would say, as Mr. Chaudhary said, please join local politics. Now forget about doing BNP and it doesn't give you anything, just nothing. So please join in local politics, and we would be happy to see that the mayor of Dublin, or mayor of London, or mayor of Birmingham is Bangladeshi, and we feel proud that day. I'm sure there are a lot of capable politicians who can join and who would be a future for England as a connection with Bangladesh. Once again, thank you very much for inviting me, honoring me, I wouldn't say only inviting me, honoring me to be chief guest and speaking in front of you, the galaxy of gentlemen of the cream of Bangladesh, NRB we call it, but I don't want to call you NRB. You are as good citizen as we are. This is your country, family time. You need any help personally, many of you are sitting, they know personally, I'm ready to help in whatever capacity I am in. I may not be the same capacity tomorrow, but if I'm alive, with Allah willing, you will always find me helpful with you all. And I am very grateful to Dr. Wali Tasiruddin, whom I've known for a long time. He was very kind when I came first time in Scotland, and he took me and others all around Birmingham, Edinburgh, and also to the Scottish Parliament. And I would not remember, Dr. Wali, your kindness and your hospitality to all of yours, that I went to many places as election commissioner. Thank you so much. May Allah bless you all. Thank you.